Talking about sports. Now, some people use sports to do exactly that, don't they?
Well, it's funny you should say
Isn't
that,
it funny I
Gabi
should say
Roslin,
that?
pro. If you're looking to drop a few pounds, it's time now to meet a great bunch of lads who have managed to create one of the most successful weight management schemes of all time. Listen to this. 95% of the participants have lost weight. How? Let's find out. Millions of us love a kickabout. Every time in rehearsal, back of the net. Typical. We all love a kickabout and getting that thrill of nearly scoring a goal, but what about if you were to mix kickabouts with losing weight, effectively gamifying exercise? Well, joining me now, Terry Dowding, Ryan Curtis, Ben and Andy Gallen from Man vs Fat Football League. Terry, good to see you. You're the project leader, you're the coach. How does this work? Tell me all about it.
So, I mean, Man v Fat originally came from the idea that men were struggling to find support for losing weight and kind of tired and bored of sitting in these groups that are already there, these existing approaches where you can talk about your post-baby weight, or you could talk about your desire to get your little black dress for Christmas.
Generally speaking, in those groups, typically it's like one or two guys and the rest of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, really dominated by women, and I think so our creator, Andy Shanahan, once he looked for more male-focused weight loss support, it was staggering how little there was.
Okay, this is based around football, but what makes it different from just a five-a-side or seven-a-side league?
So the goals that people are scoring, the wins are incentivised by people's weight loss, not by how much they lose, but how consistently they can come in and lose weight. So any players in the country, any men that are overweight but want to lose weight, they come in, they sign up, they sign up to manlyfat.com/football, and then they're put into a team in a league near them. And from that league, they're put into a team of 10 players, and each week they meet a coach. They'll be weighed as a team, and the goals scored on the scales are combined with the goals scored.
So you get points not just from scoring goals, but of meeting your goals of losing weight as you go along.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fantastic. And you're working together as a team.
Yeah, and that's what the guys are really attributing their success to, is the guys on their team.
So, Ryan, you're a relatively new sort of signee up to this thing.
Yeah, just started 3 weeks ago.
How's it working out?
So far, so good. Yeah. I've lost weight all 3 weeks that I've been so far, which for me is pretty massive, to be fair, because for about 4 years before that, it was going up every
Have
week.
you tried other things as well, other ways of doing it?
No.
So this is your first...
To be fair, it wasn't the weight loss thing that drew me to Man v Fat. I was much more interested in trying to find a way that I could go and play a little bit of football, and me going and joining an 11-a-side team is just too daunting. Just haven't got the fitness for it. Pitch is too big. I can't make it around that.
And how much
stumbled across.
Does it make a difference that everybody else there is on the same level? You know, you're all trying to achieve the same thing together.
Massive, yeah, massive. I'm still chasing shadows, but they're bigger shadows now, big boys.
Yeah.
No, it really does. I think it takes the daunting sort of anxious aspect away from it. You're all in the same boat.
And I mean, Ben and Andy, you're further down the road. How long have you been part of the league for?
We both started in January.
In January, and tell me the story. How's it worked out for you so far?
Well, for me, it's been a real life changer. I had knee surgery 2 or 3 years ago. Just before Christmas, I'd realised just how big I'd got. My knee was really suffering. I thought I was going back for another operation, but I was pretty sure if I went back to the doctors in the state I was in, he was just going to tell me I was too heavy. So obviously I shifted the weight before I went back to the doctors, and before going back to the doctors, my knee problems went away. So it's massively affecting my health.
And the fact you're both brothers,
yeah.
I mean, Andy, I know that you've done incredibly on this. Tell us what you've achieved since you've been...
Yeah, so when I joined Christmas, I was 20 stone, so...
Wow, 20 stone?
Yeah, so I'm down to 14 now, and
Wow. And crucially, it's a social thing as well.
So when you're in a team of 10 lads, you don't want to let the team down by not losing weight, because it could mean you lose the game. So especially the competitions, had my brother on the team, wanted to make sure I beat him. So
because I'm a better footballer as well, he had to do it off the side.
This is where it starts. Well, listen, it's so good to have you here, guys, and we can't have footballers and a makeshift goal standing in the studio without a penalty shootout, can we? Yeah! Ben, Andy and Ryan of Man vs Fat against the Saturday Show team of Kel, Gabi and Edith. Best of 3 penalties. Aston's in goal. He's got the gloves and everything. In you go, Aston. Brilliant. Tony's going to be doing the commentary. Terry, on this occasion, you're the ball boy. And I have got the whistle, which means I am the referee. Are we ready?
We're gonna.
Right. We're going to start first. We're going to start with you, Andy. Step up, place the ball on the spot.
Go on, Andy.
Come on, one shot,
Straight in.
1-0 to man versus fat. Who's stepping up first? Kel. Take a ball, stick it on the spot.
You've got to save this. You've got to save this. Come on.
Do it.
It's a very small goal, to be fair, Kel.
Go on.
Here we go.
Come on, Ashton, come on. Save one.
He almost broke the net.
He really meant that. He really meant that.
Only just say it again. What did he get?
Goal!
I think it's almost there, isn't it? Let's see it off. Shall we call it at that point? Because I think that's too, that's too much. No, we have to let Gabi. We have to let Gabi take one.
No goal!
Well, I think we don't want to take this any further. It's a disgrace. The winner of the first ever Saturday show football penalty shootout is the proper footballer. Tony Hadley, as is traditional, it's handed over by Tony Hadley.
Well done.
Now, after the break,
Unbelievable. I can't imagine you being 27 there. You look fantastic.
There we go.
There you go, chaps. Well done. Well done.
There we go. After the break, the north of England meets the south of Italy to inspire your weekend dinner tables. Joe Hurd knocks up his delicious whole gnocchi with haddock and fava beans.